Also, thou shalt make an altar of the wood of shittim for to burn incense. And the altar shall have a cubit of length, and another cubit of breadth, that is 4 cornered, and 2 cubits in height. And the corners shall come forth of the altar. And thou shalt clothe it with cleanest gold, as well the roof thereof, that is the higher part, as the walls and corners by compass thereof. And thou shalt make to the altar a little golden crown by compass, and 2 golden circles under the crown by all sides, that bars be put into those rings, and so the altar be borne. Also, thou shalt make the bars of the wood of shittim, and thou shalt overgild them. And thou shalt set the altar against the veil that hangeth before the ark of witnessing, before the propitiatory, with which the witnessing is covering, where I shall speak to thee. And Aaron shall burn thereon incense smelling sweetly early. When he shall array the lanterns, he shall burn it. And when he setteth the lanterns at eventide, he shall burn everlasting incense before the Lord into your generations. You shall not offer thereon incense of other making, neither offering, nor slain sacrifice, neither ye shall offer flowing offerings thereon. And Aaron shall pray on the horns thereof once by the year, and the blood which is offered for sin, and he shall please the Lord thereon in your generations. It shall be the holy of holy things to the Lord. And the Lord spake to Moses and said, when thou shalt take the sum of the sons of Israel, all by themselves, shall give by the number price for their souls to the Lord, and vengeance shall not be in them when they be numbered. Soothly, each that passeth to the named, that is, of 20 years, shall give that passeth to the named, that is, of 20 years, shall give this price, half a shekel by the measure of the temple, a shekel, half pence. The half part of a shekel shall be offered to the Lord. He that is had in number from 20 years and above shall give this price. A rich man shall not add to the half of a shekel, and a poor man shall nothing abate. And thou shalt betake into the uses of the tabernacle of witnessing the money taken, which is gathered of the sons of Israel, that it be a mind of them before the Lord, and he shall be merciful to their souls. And the Lord spake to Moses and said, also, thou shalt make a great vessel of brass with his foundament to wash in, and thou shalt set it betwixt the tabernacle of witnessing and the altar. And when water is put therein, Aaron and his sons shall wash therein their hands and their feet, when they shall enter into the tabernacle of witnessing, and when they shall nigh to the altar, that they offer therein incense to the Lord, lest peradventure they die. It shall be a lawful thing everlasting to him, and to his seed by successions. And the Lord spake to Moses and said, take to thee sweet smelling spiceries of the first and chosen myrrh, 500 shekels, and of cannel the half, that is 250 shekels. In like manner of calamus, that is a sweet smelling tree, small and full of knots, 250 shekels. Also of cassie 500 shekels, in the weight of sanctuary, the oil of olive trees, the measure of hin. And thou shalt make the holy oil of anointing, an ointment made by the craft of an ointment maker. And thou shalt anoint thereof the tabernacle of witnessing, and the ark of the testament, and the board with his vessels, the candlestick, and the appurtenances thereof, the altars of incense, and of burnt sacrifice, and all the appurtenance that pertaineth to the adorning of those things. And thou shalt hallow all the things, and they shall be they shall be the holy of holy things. He that shall touch those shall be hallowed beforehand. Thou shalt anoint Aaron and his sons, and thou shalt hallow them, that they be set in priesthood to me. And thou shalt say to the sons of Israel, the oil of anointing shall be holy to me into your generations. The flesh of a man shall not be anointed thereof, and by the making thereof you shall not make another such oil, for it is hallowed, and it shall be holy to you. Whatever man maketh such oil, and giveth thereof to an alien, he shall be put out of his people. For sooth the Lord said to Moses, take to thee sweet-smelling spiceries, stacked, and onycha, galbanum of good odor, and most pure frankincense. All these shall be of even weight. Thou shalt make incense, made by the craft of an ointment maker, metalled together diligently, and pure, and most worthy of hallowing. When thou hast pounded all these things into smallest powder, thou shalt put thereof before the tabernacle of witnessing, in which place I shall appear to thee. The made incense shall be to you the holy of holy things. You shall not make such a making into your uses, for it is holy to the Lord. Whatever man maketh the thing to it, that he use the odor thereof, he shall perish from his people.